Well, welcome to the start of the European International Cup, the first group stage game of this pre-season tournament.
Yeah, and these tournaments, much more of a big deal these days, and the fans certainly play a bigger part.
The game today is Portsmouth, and they play Verona. It's the kick-off in the group stage, their first match.
Yeah, a lot at stake and a lot of preparation gone into it. Should be a good one, this.
And here is the Portsmouth lineup for this game. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
And Verona are going to line up for this game like this. I've been watching them train this week. They've been polishing up the diamond in midfield in a 4-4-2 formation.
Yeah, and the man at the forward point of that diamond, Martin, behind the two strikers, he's important. He can make things happen.
Tackle is strong. Well, he really could be the star of the show today.
His ability on the ball is second to none, Martin, and his teammates will be anxious to feed him that ball as much as they can.
Salah. Oh, it could be on. And that will be a goal kick. That's across the field to try and switch the play. Well, so far in this pre-season tournament, the teams actually working quite hard, aren't they? Sometimes you sort of feel this early stage of this tournament in Europe, you might get players just almost not walking pace, but you know what I mean, not nowhere near full throttle, but it's not been too bad, has it?
No, it hasn't. Pace has been decent. I mean, it's a much different scenario.
The referee giving the player the benefit of the doubt about that, but he's given the free kick. Werner. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And here's the shot, and the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. We've got a corner here that could pose some problems. Going to try his luck. Throw for Portsmouth. He's almost lent him the ball on that occasion. He wants it returned, and it's returned to him. Ball almost tackled out of play there in that challenge. Salah. He'll feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle.
If you look at the coaching manual...
Can he do it? And there it is, the opening goal.
Feel sorry for the keeper, really. The way he's hit that to his right, he's got no chance of getting a hand on it.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Romulo. Excellent passing, great interplay. Hughes. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Ah, that's one he'd like to see again, a back heel, brilliant.
have possession again. Space for the shot. A decent effort, just off target.
Yeah, unlucky because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
Possession now is regained by Portsmouth. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition.
Romulo.
That's a good challenge.
Salah. Romulo.
Salah. Very good tackle.
Alvarez Balanta.
That's a good idea with the pass. Hughes. Werner.
So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Start of the second half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining. It was a little nervous at times in the first half. Might change now.
They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing.
Now Hughes. Salah. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Hit on the volley.
Well, the goalkeeper's had to make a save, and the shot was a decent enough one, but too straight.
Good room to hit this. Got in and blocked it, and the ball knocked away long. Well, that throw is definitely part of the attacking plan. That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Mancini.
On to the attack now. Romulo. Substitution imminent now. And then he went. just diverted it away. Well, there's going to be a substitution now.
Into the attacking third.
And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Hughes.
Well, he's cleared the danger. Throw for Portsmouth. Here's Roberts. Portsmouth throw. Roberts. Can go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Salah. Well, here we've got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. So when you're looking for somebody to pick out the hole, create the pass, create the goal.
That's very good link-up play.
Possession now is regained by Portsmouth. And shoots! He's just reached it, the goalkeeper.
And this will be a Portsmouth corner.
Oh, in goes the cross.
Well, goalkeepers are much better with the ball at their feet these days. They have to be. But this is not what the coaches had in mind when they said be good with your feet.
Here comes the cross. And he scores with the header. So away we go at 1-1. Here's Roberts. It's a real tussle between the two of them. He's going to try it. Very good stop here. Keeps it going well. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really.
It's a great stadium, this, for atmosphere, and the atmosphere is really great now in such a match which is so close and time ticking away. Are we going to get a winner?
It should help the players, there's no doubt. I always loved it when you played in this kind of atmosphere, when you got the crowd behind you.
Here's Roberts.
There's some potential in this move.
Oh, that's a wonderful ball. And here's the shot. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
It's a very important corner now. Let's see what they can do.
Space for the shot. Well, the ball's got in, and that could win them the game.
And here he was, faced by the goalkeeper. That was the challenge. In you go. Easy as you like.
It looks easy, doesn't it? But I can tell you it's not. You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it. Well, you can understand the celebrations from not just him, but everybody in his team. That could be the vital goal here.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of an opportunity to come back. I think that could be decisive.
Can they do it in these closing minutes?
Well, the manager on the sidelines waving his centre-halves forward. Could be Route 1 stuff now.
He's got a chance to cross.
That's the way to win the ball back. And there is the final whistle. It's victory today for Portsmouth.
The manager nailed his colours to the mast with a very attacking team selection, Alan, and look at the scoreline, it justifies that.
Yeah, I think we looked at the team sheet beforehand, Martin, and wondered how it might pan out, but he's been rewarded for his adventure.
Well, he's had a very... Well, welcome again to the European International Cup, this pre-season tournament. We are at the second match stage for you.
Well, obviously the players aren't fully match fit, but under the spotlight of the cameras and a lot of supporters, you're expected to put in a good performance, and it's not always easy.
Cologne will play with these players today. Don't always see it these days. Two up front, 4-4-2.
Yeah, and good to see, because those two boys up front, they have got a good partnership, a good understanding.
And here is the Portsmouth lineup for this game. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
Well, he really could be the star of the show today.
Two important goals last time out, really good.
Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Hughes. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here.
he's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Can he do it? Caught. Just a little dinked pass forward there. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Caught. Portsmouth have possession again. Now Hughes. Turnover to the opposition. Leonardo Bittencourt. Tremendous understanding from these players. Blocked well by the defender.
Well, this corner to come, and it could break the game open again for them. Goes for goal with the header. Another corner. Goes for it with a fist. And in goes the cross.
And he's dispossessed.
If you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Poor.
And a big clearance, out of danger and out of play in the end.
Leonardo Bittencourt.
Excellent defensive tackle.
Werner. Hughes. Now he's lost the ball.
Here's the cross.
Could be dangerous. They set it up well for the cross. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well.
Able to make a good interception.
Well, that's placed.
Oh, well saved. Corner for Portsmouth.
That will end the threat, at least for the moment.
That'll be another corner coming up.
And he's up for the header. Terrific stop. That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Hughes. It's a neat pass. Open them up here, and that's a fantastic goal.
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. So finally the stalemate is broken here and we have a goal. Leonardo Bittencourt. Throw for Portsmouth. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Space for the shot! And a goal!
And he won't have hit too many better than this over the years, because that is just arrowing into the top right.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. This is how they love to play on the break. Goes for goal! Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier. Here's some transfer news for you that might raise an eyebrow or two. Diego Costa has moved to Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, he arrives with a reputation and a bit of a price tag now, around £50 million. Can he handle it?
Hughes. Time for a substitution. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. Well, he's pulled up there. That could be a pulled muscle. Marcel Risa. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. And the cross comes in now. More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
Yes, it looks like to me that he's feeling his hamstring, but he hasn't asked to come off as yet.
Thanks, Jeff. That's got us right up to date. Werner. And shoots! Oh, well saved. And this is a goal! Came up for offside. It's not going to count.
Well, really good organisation from the defence, and it was offside looking at it.
Oh, he's through. Shots on here. Oh, it's in there.
And that has just lasered into the corner. Unstoppable.
And here is another angle on that goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Leonardo Bittencourt. You have to be a good player to wait a pass like that. A little dink, really. Now Hughes. It's rare in a match of this quality that one man can stand out so much, but this is the colour doing it.
Real authority down there in the way that he's manipulating that ball and starting moves.
Well, there's going to be a substitution now. It is time for a substitution in this match. We know how many late goals come in this competition. They want another one now. Oh, and that's a penalty. Well, sometimes we talk about the double whammy, but it's a single whammy here. It's just a penalty.
Yeah, the player concerned looked a little relieved.
And puts away the penalty.
Lashed it home, almost taken the net off its moorings there.
(3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. Roberts. Well, he's got support here. Barton. Leonardo Bittencourt. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. And here's the cross. No one could get there to reach the cross. The attack has fizzled out here. Goal kick. He's got a cross to make that interception. He saw it coming. Opportunity now. That's a brilliant goal. Turned onto the woodwork by the goalkeeper. No mercy here for the opposition. Another goal, and they will be hoping that there's no more to come. It's one-sided beyond belief.
Yeah, talk about hitting a man while he's down. And I think most of the players out there are trying to get on the score sheet now.
So we restart again, 4-1. Alvarez Balanta. Werner. The player's a bit unhappy about this, but we can see it again, whether it should have been offside or not. It was called offside.
Well, who'd be a linesman, but this linesman, he's one of the best, and he gets it right here.
Great tackling technique.
to win the ball cleanly. Now the shot! There you go. Well, it's always a pleasure to score a goal, but in these circumstances, it's probably the minimum amount of pleasure that you get. And that was that team at their very best, Alan.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
Prospect of even more goals. 4-2 is the score. That's the end of the match, with the final score 4-2. Hope you've enjoyed the game as much as we have up on the commentary gantry, and the winning team will be able to make a good interception. Well, that's a clever space to try and hit it. Oh, well saved. And he's up for the header. Terrific stop. It's a neat pass. They've opened them up here. And that's a fantastic goal. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Space for the shot. And a goal. And shoots. Oh, well saved. And volleys for goal. And this is a goal. Oh, he's through. Shots on here. Oh, it's in there. Well, sometimes we talk about the double whammy, but it's a single whammy here. It's just a penalty.
Yeah, the player concerned looked a little relieved. I think he thought he...
And puts away the penalty. Opportunity now. That's a brilliant goal. Turned onto the woodwork by the goalkeeper. Now the shot. And he goes for goal with his head.